And the cameraman's in on it? The cameraman's also acting? Sorry, we're yelling too much. This is fun. Hey, hi, hello everybody, and welcome back. We got another react, and it's Ren one more time. Now, usually I try not to talk about the numbers too much when it comes to these videos and whatever else, but with the last Ren video, I honestly had no clue that Ren had such an army behind him. You guys call yourself, I believe, the Renegades, and it blew my mind. To post that video thinking I was just listening to something that looked cool to watch, and then all of a sudden, 10,000 views and however many hundreds of subs later, you guys are asking for more. And honestly, I'm very intrigued to see what Ren can do with all that he does. So this is probably the most requested song. We have The Tale of Jenny and Screech. So here we are. We're going to press play. Zero clue about the song per usual, but it's 13 minutes. The last one we did, 9 minutes long. I did ask for more, and we've got more. So officially our second Ren song ever. Let's press play and check it on out. Let's see just how good this gets. I see an acoustic guitar already, so I'm excited. It's like a cool bird.
It was a quiet, dark night in an empty street somewhere in London City. Jenny walked alone, she was dragging her feet. She was heading back home to sleep. Well, she knew this town, she knew this floor, because she walked it about 1,000 times before. She wanted to escape. Can you blame? Well, on the very same night, in a different place, there walked this hooded young youth by the name of James. He was 14 years old and out of his brain, he'd been smoking ganja with the boys. James, he grew up to be a kid of the street. His mates called him Screech, he was quick on his feet. He was a liar, a thief, at 14 years old, the devil had set his sights on his soul. As Jenny walked home all alone, she felt scared. Usually she was alright, but it was like there was something in the air. A divine intervention telling her to beware, maybe intuition bugging her and making her so scared. Sirens sound in the distance with the beat of Jenny's feet. A symphony of the night that echoes crime on London streets. Jenny turns a corner, their eyes they meet. A poor girl Jenny, a boy named Screech. Give me all your money, bitch, give it to me. If you cooperate, then you'll soon be free. I want your purse, your phone, don't fucking look at me. I mean it, bitch, are you listening to me? Jenny freezes statue like a lady shakes stalactite. Feel like liquid nitrogen in the dark night. She tried to find strength to move, but stayed as still as a statue in high-heeled shoes.
Okay, hold on. Backing this up, the ability to paint an image in my mind is top-notch so far. This is just like, it's like a modern-day bard. It is a modern-day bard, and I'm glued to my seat, glued to the screen. I want to hear that back. That liquid nitrogen line, hold on, we're backing it up, because I feel like I owe this a second listen already.
Maybe intuition bugging her and making her so scared. Sirens sound in the distance with the beat of Jenny's feet. A symphony of the night that echoes crime on London streets. Jenny turns a corner, their eyes they meet. A poor girl Jenny, a boy named Screech. Give me all your money, bitch, give it to me. If you cooperate, then you'll soon be free. I want your purse, your phone, don't fucking look at me. I mean it, bitch, are you listening to me? Jenny freezes statue like a lady shakes stalactite. Feel like liquid nitrogen in the dark night.
Wow.
She tried to find strength to move, but stayed as still as a statue in high-heeled shoes. What the hell you playing at? You playing games with me? I swear to fucking God, I'll slice the rosy off your cheeks. You think I don't mean it, girl? You don't know me. The last thing you see will be a boy code. Screech reached with the sheath of the blade, with the teeth that could bite through steel and slice concrete, and he swung possessed with the devil in his chest, and the statue she was turned to butter in her breath.
Holy hell!
It was a quiet, dark night in an empty street somewhere in London City. Jenny lay still on the cold concrete. She's found somewhere to sleep. Well, she knew this town, she knew this floor, 'cause she'd walked it about 1,000 times before. I guess that she escaped. It's such a shame.
Sing it, baby. Dude. It's like a carnival ride for my dopamine receptors. Holy hell! Oh, it... There is so much left. And it's beautiful. The army makes sense. Again, I had no idea Ren had such a following. I posted this because I said, that looks fun to watch. And it was fun to watch. And then all of a sudden, 10 million people saying, welcome. Welcome to the journey. And it is a journey indeed. The army makes sense now. Guess what? We're backing up. 13 minutes isn't long enough. Suck it. Chef's kiss. Mwah, mwah. It might be simple to do, but it blows my mind. Who knows?
Our story, it starts right at the end. At the life of poor Jenny, clocked out like Big Ben. Dear Screech, dear boy, where did he go? He melted into the black night just like snow. Patrick, man, let me in, please open the door. I think I fucked up, Patrick, really fucked up, man, I'm not sure. I got crazy, left this lady lying still on the floor. I think I killed her, Patrick, come on, man, I can't knock no more. But Screech kept on knocking till his knuckles became sore. But there's no sign of Patrick down at number 54. No refuge for our villain, for the bitter hands of fate, with something far more sinister in mind that does away. Hey, babe, you in? Nah, nothing really, I'm just a bit tired, listen. Can I swing around yours for a few moments? I just really miss you, babe. What the fuck do you mean you're busy? You fucking bitch, for fuck's sakes!
Dude, everything is so intentional. You just never know where it's going.
Siren sounds approaching like a banshee in the night. The shrill cry of justice cutting like the sharpest knife. But Screech was never one to run, not one to miss a fight. One hand upon his blade, he turned to face the blue lights. Come on then, you fucking cunts, let's fucking have you then. I am Screech, I'm the boss, I'm the ender of men. You think that uniform you're wearing means that you own these streets? These are my fucking streets, and they call me fucking Screech. Richard was an officer who stood at 6'3", working London on the night shift. What he didn't think he'd see was a boy running at him like an animal possessed. With no time to hesitate, he fired 4 bullets at Screech's chest.
That is so cool. I don't know what other words I can spin into this video right here, right now. That is so cool. The guitar for the shots? Are you kidding me? The phone, dude, the immersion that you can feel from watching these, it's like listening to a movie through music. Like, take your favorite movie out there, put lyrics to that song, telling the story that it is, and that's what this is. If you told me this was based on a true event, some sort of true crime story, and he wrote it all about that, I'd believe you. It's cool. Each character has their own motif that he plays when they speak. You're seeing the different sides the different feelings, the emotions that these other people, it's all over the place, but it flows well. Does that make sense? Like, we are a little bit of back and forth whiplash. We're now in the officer's shoes, stringing guitars, shooting Screech, but you could build a musical. It is a musical. Absolutely. He focuses more on telling a story than singing a song. Bro is really a bard, the modern day bard. That is the best way that I can describe this, the modern day bard. I'm loving this.
He fired 4 bullets at Screech's chest.
The impact. It is felt. And the cameraman's in on it? The cameraman's also acting? Sorry. We're yelling too much. This is fun. It's a totally normal YouTube video. Let's proceed.
Our story, it ends right at the start.
What a voice.
Young Screech and poor Jenny lying 1 street apart. An officer shaken by the boy that he claimed. 2 bodies lay lifeless, and it's such a shame. It's such a shame.
Ooh. And I'm assuming now we go to the officer. We go from, oh, I heard that little beep. We'll get to that in a second. The smooth voice suddenly, the raspiness, the ability to play and act as these characters and make you feel what they're feeling and then jump immediately to the next person. It is quite literally a theater play, but like Broadway style shit. I haven't seen too many videos from any artist who's out there doing things like this. Maybe there is an entire world out there of artists who can do things like Ren, but this being my entry into this side of the internet, it's blowing my mind. This is never before seen for me. Violet still. The setting changes. That was some Legend of Zelda stuff.
London City, far from pretty. 2005. A lady down in Paddington is fighting just to stay alive. Rhythmic beeps and bloodstains. She saw a lady weep. She's tired and frail. To set the scene, we must rewind the hands of time for Violet's tale. Violet was a silent girl, grew up with violent starts. Her mother was a drinker and her father was a bastard. Every night he took a tie but never left the room. I'll spare you of the things he did, I'm sure her mother knew. Violet was a silent girl, she moved out at 16. A semi-detached council flat, paid for by a welfare scheme. Packing shelves at Tesco, stacking jars like pickled bricks. She met a boy named Stevie and he was a little prick. Violet was a silent girl and Violet she fell fast. See, Stevie was a wrong un, but he sure knew how to charm her. Every night he took her tight, but never left the room. History repeats itself, he'd paint her black and blue and dark. She never stood a chance. The devil comes to dance.
Phenomenal.
Violet, why are you always so quiet? On her bedroom door and he's irate. He's been drinking and smoking, he's up late. And he stands by her bedside, she shakes, but her eyes stay shut. You fucking slut, I know you're up. And he pinches her eyelids and folds them up. Violet, why are you lying to me, Violet? She stays silent, things turn violent. That's the sound of his fists when they fall like a crashing pilot. Hit like hailstones, one to the collarbone, full force, full blown, blood splat, bone crack, knick-knack, paddywhack, one to the jaw and the tooth spat, detached fist connects and disconnects a bone. A quick deflect to misdirect the blow, but nonetheless his punches met her throat. Such a mess he's left her bruised and broke. Violet, why you always so silent, Violet? Why you such a little liar, Violet? Do you think I want to do this, Violet? In character, she stays silent. Well, say something, Violet. Silence. Fucking say something, Violet. Silence. Wait. Say something, Violet. Not one word. She stays quiet.
Sorry to pause it in the middle of such a beautiful display of guitar skill. I want to bob my head. It feels so wrong to bob my head to the lyrics that are being sung right now. Am I wrong for that? This is some hardcore stuff. Backing it up.
London city, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington is fighting just to stay alive. The doctor, in a state of shock, saw something here so very wrong. See, Violet, she was pregnant. Poor Violet, she was 9 months gone. Turning to the doctor, Violet broke her silence and she cried, if I'm to die right here tonight, please let my baby stay alive. The doctor soon regained composure, called the surgeon to come in. As Violet's world turned to black, the curtains closed, the lights went dim. In London city, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington just lost the fight to stay alive. A tragedy or a miracle, it happened on these very streets. Two twins aligned side by side. A girl named Jenny and a boy named Screech.
Bye. Bye, I guess. Just like that, we call it quits? What do I even say? That was 13 minutes? I even elongated that by pausing and rewinding and yapping in between. I thought the 9 minutes went fast. The 13 minutes went even faster. I see why this was heavily requested. We're 2 for 2 now with emotional gut punches from Ren. Going forward, I will have a tissue box next to me just in case. That is heavy hitting stuff. Most importantly, he tells it well. There is an art to the storytelling here, as Memento Mori and Chad mentioned. This is all one cut too. Like I'm curious how long it took to do the performance here. This is a Broadway show. This is something he's playing multiple parts, jumping back and forth between being the villain, being the victim, being the person explaining the story, being the narrator. This is a lot. It's a lot to take in, for one. I said it earlier, I could see why he's got an army behind him. It makes sense. Maybe there are other people attempting to do stuff like this, but this is the first time deal for me. Very much impressed. This doesn't feel long enough for the story that I got. This could have been an hour and a half movie. We started it off with a mugging in an alleyway, and we got here to losing the life of a mother and trying to save the baby. Fuck, dude. Stunlocked? I don't really get stunlocked a whole lot. Usually I can think of something to say. But it was 13 minutes filled to the brim with parts of a story that just hardly ever repeat. I don't even know how often he repeated anything up until the very last lines when he talked about London City, not always so pretty. Wow. The setting changes, the vocal changes from very rough and raspy to yelling to the cameraman getting on the ground when Ren decides to aim with his guitar and strum it like shooting a gun. All around, everything just kept blowing my mind. He's very good at talking about the ugly parts of humanity and paints it in a beautiful, digestible way. That's where my conflict kind of came about a little bit early into the song, where I'm bobbing my head as he's talking about Jenny dying in the street, Screech getting shot, police... What do I say? I don't think I say anything. I don't think this is a me say. What do I add to this? I'm not often left speechless, but this is a speechless moment for me. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna listen to this later on today, off stream, away from everything. I need to rewatch this, like a kind of in my own, just away from everything, just in my own space. I'm gonna examine this and really try to feel the impact one more time, because I think it is owed that. This is not a one-time watch, listen, ordeal. This is a 2, maybe 3, 4, or 5 time. A run it back song, definitely a run it back song. I don't even want to say just song either. It is a run it back Broadway presentation that was squeezed into 13 minutes like a nice, delicious sandwich. And I'm eating it all up and I want seconds. So there's that. Now, I normally like to space out my reactions to certain artists or whatever the heck else. We've listened to quite a few things, some stuff on the back burner, some stuff needs to get edited, whatever. But I was really intrigued based off of Ren's first performance, and this song got requested a lot. And I figure all the very kind people welcome me to the Renegade side of things were at least owed some of their request, one of their requests, faster rather than later. And now I want to go watch more.
Hi, and welcome to what is actually a channel first, which is me adding some more thoughts onto my initial reaction. Now, typically I do these reactions live because I feel as though it adds a bit more of a genuine touch to things, when in real time you can see me get excited, or jaw dropped, or blown away, frustrated, annoyed, whatever the heck the case may be. But for a song like this, it felt almost as if it was a bit of a disservice to just listen to it one and done, stop the recording, and then move on to the next song. I felt like I owed this song a bit more of my time, and a bit more of my time I gave it. Over this last day and a half or so, I've listened to the song another 2 times, and I've really come to enjoy all that it had to offer that I might have missed because I was a live streamer, because I was trying to think about the next thing to say, or whatever else. But, you know, more listens the merrier, and I think my ultimate takeaway from all of this isn't really anything to do with the song. It's more so to do with the fact that I decided to take that journey anyways, and I had this little light bulb in my head that this is right where Ren wants me to be. Thinking about the song a day and a half later, the emotions that had made me felt, wanting to feel them again, and ultimately that's where we are now, in a reaction video where you are probably also feeling the same way. And ultimately, I think it's awesome that Ren has made these songs as a bridge of human connection to where we can all experience these sad and very powerful, very emotional, heavy-hitting topics and bond over them. You know what I mean? This is what Ren intended. And I think that's the most important takeaway from all of this. With all that said and done, I don't really have much else I could say about the song other than that it is powerful. It was a great performance. It was a Broadway show extraordinaire. And that's it. There's a lot more Ren to listen to. We've only listened to 2 songs so far. 2 weapons of mass emotion, as I'm going to call them from here on out. And wow, I really am looking forward to more. So to that I say thank you for all of anybody who has ever suggested these songs. Anybody who supports artists out there like Ren. Because obviously you guys supporting him has brought him into my spotlight on this channel. And I'm very happy to be on this renegade journey with you all. And I'm going to quit yapping. But as for now, thank you for being you. And thank you for having a place in this world. It would not be the same without you. Bye now.